Hey everybody, we're Two Crafty Sheilas. I'm Belle and Loz is here with me, as you can see. And today's video, we're going to show you all of our finishes for the last 2 months. So May and June of 2024. And then I'll show you what whips I've got and Loz can tell you what whip she's going to work on. Since she's only just finished hers. So for everyone out there, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you've been having a good week and a good day. Let us know in the comments below what you've been working on and have you got any finishes done in the last couple of weeks? I'd love to hear about it. Alrighty, so to start us off, I'm going to show you the first one that I did, which was just a nice little partial again. This one is called Guiding Love by Diamond Dotz. So it's a fairly small one. It's a 27 by 35 centimeter one. It was a poured glue and then nice little round diamonds. It did have 39 colours.
Holy.
I was quite surprised. Yeah. Diamond Dotz don't usually have that many, but not bad, not bad. It took me all of 5 days. I started on the 16th of May and finished on the 20th.
Nice.
Yeah. Again, nice little bit that I've been finding is there seems to be less static in the Diamond Dotz kits. Great.
Wow.
But I will say, typical Diamond Dotz fashion, there was a bit of trash again, considering it's such a small little kit. That's how much trash I had.
Wow. That is a fair bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
For a quarter
such
of that container? Yeah.
Probably about a fifth, I reckon. But yeah, it was it surprised me just how much trash there was for such a little kit, and considering there were so many colors as well. As far as the color palette goes, like you can see being giraffes, lots of like the browns and things, but a fair bit of the greenery and the blues and the whites and stuff around the side. The colors left over, let's see if I can sort of show you. I had a fair bit left over of everything. I really wasn't concerned that I was going to run out of anything at all. So overall, it was a really good little kit. And after some of the big ones that I'd been doing, it was nice to have that really quick, easy finish to give me that motivation to keep going. But yeah, that was another one of those ones that I'd gotten really cheap from. I think this one might have been Big W, I think. No, I got it for about $5 or $7. So $5,
Was
I
this
think.
a full drill?
No, partial.
Partial. Yeah.
So all of like your, I'm going to say like your sky looking background, none of that is drilled. It was just the flowers, the greenery through here, and then the actual giraffes.
Yeah.
But yeah, quite nice still. Really, really cute. Nice, easy finish.
That's lovely. Yeah.
Alrighty, what have you got, Loz?
So my main finish for this 2 months was Cat and Fairy. So you guys would have seen me working on this one in pretty much all of our whip and chats. It is Cat and Fairy from Diamond Art Club by Sarah Richter. It is a square drill and it's 88 centimeters by 70 centimeters. So it's a biggie.
Whoa.
I started this one on the 20th of April and I finished it on the 16th of June. And it was one that I purchased back in 2021 from the Black Friday sales. And it is my 6th finish for the year. So this one had 2 ABs. I remember when I was talking about it in one of our whip and chats, they have the black AB. And it goes through like her stockings on her legs. And I don't know how I feel about it because it makes it like they're green. And I think if it was a black or a grey, it would have looked nicer, I should say. But I still think it comes out beautiful. Like the colour blocking was amazing for me. I absolutely loved it. There was confetti through the fairy. She was horrendous. It was probably the worst part I didn't like about the kit. The cat's face, so many different greys. It was incredible. And it kind of, with all the colours through the cat, majority is 310. But it kind of got broken up by all these little extras, and the background is like a blue and a black. So you weren't actually like bombarded with so much black. There was all like the colours, particularly down in the back here. I don't know if you can see it. it's not all black down here. There's blues in there as well. And
Oh, wow.
it was just gorgeous to work on. I really enjoyed this one. And I think through the heart here on the cat could have had some crystals.
Oh, how good would that have been?
That would have just sparkled. I did have a lot of issues with the 310 drills because it is such an old kit. These are my leftovers.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was quite a lot, and not leftovers, sorry, my trash.
That's a
they
lot.
were all stuck together. I tried everything to try and get them unstuck, but nothing was working. It was primarily just the black. You can see there's only a couple of little ones that were stuck together of other colours. I think I did end up with 2 bags left of the 310, so there's no way was I running out, which was wonderful.
And at least the advantage is being 310, you'd have 50 million from other kits that you'd be able to borrow from anyway.
And you didn't have to worry about dye lots and being different. And but I did have, because it's an older kit, the gapping, that wasn't fun, but I kind of don't mind it with the squares because you really can't tell. And I did have one issue with the glue right in this top corner, right hand corner. It was kind of like the rendering was faded, like the color on the background was faded, and the glue wasn't as sticky. But that's pretty much one of the first rows I did, and it hasn't come unstuck. So, and to think that's almost 2 months, it's done well. But yeah, no, this one was an absolute pleasure.
Beautiful.
I'd quite happily do it again.
And look, I looked at buying that kit myself. I think it's absolutely adorable. And I've seen it in the photo, but seeing it finished as a painting and seeing it on screen, I've always loved that weird little quirky detail that the lantern is hanging from the cat's tail. It's so cute.
I know. Let me try and bring it up a bit closer for you to have a look. It is just delightful. And painting doing the painting with it, putting the drills down, I loved it. It was just
a crystal or two in there, but it looks so good too.
Yeah, they've got the white AB for the light in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with it. Just the colours. I love the blues. It was that purple tinge to it. It was just amazing.
So cute.
Definitely recommend doing this one if you can get your hands on it. Don't be too spooked by the 310 because honestly, it's not as much as you expect from seeing the photo, like a picture of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just the colour blocking that put me off.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. I think it was just delightful. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
It was enough difference for me. You could power through it quite easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So my next one was my first ever Dreamer Designs. Now I cannot fit this on the whole screen. It was quite big. It's a 60 by 90, so similar to Loz, and my tripod doesn't go any higher. So I will I'll flash up an image of my finished painting now as well, so you can at least see it in its entirety. But I will scroll up so you can see it. But I just loved the amount of detail that was in this. It is a square kit. And as Loz found in her last one with the Diamond Art Club, the DAC, a lot of gapping in this. But looking at it even now, you really can't tell. It's still quite a forgiving gapping. It's frustrating to be doing it physically at the time, but the end result is just gorgeous. So there were so many ABs. Oh my gosh. So this one, it is a full drill, obviously, 60 by 90, poured glue, square. There were 70 colors.
Wow.
So a lot of colors. There were 61 regular colors, 8 ABs, and 1 glow in the dark. So 8 ABs. And as I'd mentioned when we were doing some of our previous videos, this band across here with the jack-o'-lanterns, it was more AB than regular drill.
Yeah.
It was insanity how much this sparkles and glows. And I mean, they're jack-o'-lanterns, so it's perfect placement for them. But oh my gosh, so many ABs. It came out really, really well. I really genuinely love this, and I had never seen anybody else complete it. So it was good to be able to put it up on the Dream Designs Facebook page.
I love
and
it.
I had a lot of comments on how it came out better than we all sort of anticipated. The detail is just phenomenal. I will say, to get this detail, there was a lot of confetti, not as much color blocking, but it is completely worth it. You know, like having a look at even some of these, you know, you can tell that these are skulls. You know, they're not overly big images, but you can tell exactly what they are. Moving down, you know, you've got your beautiful, was it gravestone, tombstone? You can tell that you've got your little pot cauldron over here. Oh my gosh, words are hard. And you can see her with her reading of the book, and the magic or the fairy dust or whatever you want to call that coming off the page. You know, it was just really, really well done. I really enjoyed doing this. And the glow in the dark drills, for anyone who is interested, the lightning bolts, they were all glow in the dark drills. So you turn the light off and it's just beautiful. I did find, again, similar to you, the 310s were not great. So the black drills, they were quite stuck together. A bit frustrating. I ended up getting like another tray and trying to squash some of them down just so that I wasn't having to sift through bags and bags and bags and bags of black drills. But it came out okay. For leftovers, I used the knockoff Elizabeth Ward. So you can even see, oh no, is it frozen? There it is. You can see like there's plenty of drills left over in here. I really wasn't feeling like I was going to miss out on any colors. But that's my trash.
Holy, that is a lot.
I essentially filled one of the small Elizabeth Ward containers. There was a lot of trash. But again, I am a very, very picky placer. So not completely unexpected. I will sort of sift through a heck of a lot more of the drills to try and find any that don't have tiny pinholes. If there's even a slight tag off the side, it's gone. You know, I do probably go a little bit overboard, but that's my OCD. I will say this, even with a lot of the diamond art clubs that I've been doing, I feel like this is probably the most detailed kit I have ever done. I really enjoyed doing sections and then standing back and seeing what I could see in it. It was quite a fascinating one to watch. Yeah. So for this one, for me, it was my second finish for May, and it was my 10th finish for 2024.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I saw it on their website, and I'm like, oh, I really should buy it, but I'm really not into Halloween. I'm like, you just seeing yours come to life, it's just like, wow. Just for the detail, it looks amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I'd never tried Dreamer Designs before, but I'm so glad I did. I mean, I am a confetti lover. I'm not great with color blocking, so you would definitely struggle with this one, Laws. But
that's what
I loved how it's come out. Absolutely love this. So it's worth checking out Dreamer Designs for their level of detail. It's different to Diamond Art Club's rendering style. So it's well worth it. Alrighty, what have you got next, Loz?
So my next one is Kitten and Cookies. After doing that
so cute.
Yeah, after doing that big kit, I was like, I need some little ones to help get my numbers up through the month. So this is a partial. It is from Diamond Art Club, Kitten and Cookies by Maryline Cazenave. There you go. It is, I think I said a partial, 33 centimeter by 33 centimeter. It has 22 colors, 2 ABs. So I started this one on the 18th of June, and I finished it the next day on the 19th of June. I purchased it in July last year. It is my 7th finish for the year. It is a round drill. Honestly, I had no issues with this. There was no problems at all. It was just a beautiful little partial to work on. The ABs were the black again, which kind of highlighted through here. I wasn't too keen on it when I was starting to do it, but it's kind of grown on me. And it's got them here too, on the V on its head. It's like just such a weird placement for an AB, like the V on the cat's head.
Yeah.
But oh well, it was such a nice little one to do.
Cute.
I had no trash. I had static drills as always, but they kind of went with a bit of the dryer sheets, and yeah, this one was actually quite pleasant to do.
Oh, it's adorable. I really love it.
Cute,
Did you have much of an issue with that?
No, not at all.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there was no, it was only the black 3 in the 310s in the AB.
Yeah.
But, and everything else, what were they? 3371. It was beautiful. Oh, such a nice little kit to do.
Gorgeous. Alrighty. So my next one was Boo. Now, I've only got half of it on here. I don't think I can quite show it all in one view. But that's the other side of it. So for this one, I started this one back 16th of October last year. My bad. But this one was the one that I participated in. Karra, the principal painter, and Brandi. Oh, what's Brandi's name?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I'll put a link in the description below. They do Randal Spangler events 2 or 3 times a year. So I participated for the first time in, I think theirs was November last year. I actually won the pen in this event for doing this kit. I love the fact that, because Randal Spanglers tend to be quite big kits, they do have small ones, but a lot of them are quite large. So they will actually do it that you only have to do a size part of the finish. So it doesn't have to be a new start. It doesn't have to be a completion. So it was great that I was able to do the section size that I needed to, and then I was able to sort of start getting into my Christmas kit. So it did get put away for quite a while. I finally finished on the 17th of June, 2024. So it only took me 8 months. My bad. It is obviously a full drill. It is round, and it's a 64 by 56 centimeter brought out by Diamond Art Club. I did get it in a D-stash in Australia, but I love the colors. It's so bright.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, although we don't celebrate Halloween here in Australia, really, I'm always drawn to Halloween kits. I think they're really, really cute, and I love how bright they often are. They'll have dark sections, but there's usually a lot of color, oranges and yellows and things that I always find really, really energizing. So I really, really enjoy it. This one, I found there wasn't actually that much trash. So again, I used a lovely Elizabeth Ward. I had plenty of colors left over. Like you can see, 740, I've got a ton of that one left over. There were a few like this one that I was starting to get a little bit low with. I'm trying to show you, sorry. But again, I mean, it's a light blue. There's not that much light blue in the image. So it wasn't that bad. But trash, that again, where are we? It wasn't too bad. Oh, hang on. There it is. Not too bad considering the size of the kit. So I wasn't unhappy with that. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed the detail that came out. I always think the Draglings are absolutely adorable, and I love like little candy and all that stuff. And I love that this one's just like popping out going, boo, it's so cute. This one also had the black AB, but it was mainly just in the eyes a little bit. So I think it was able to get pulled off.
Yeah, definitely.
AB wise, there were 3 in here. So there was also a pale yellow, and there was green. And there usually is the green in the Spangler kits because it comes through in the scales of the Draglings. But like the pale yellow was sort of a little bit on the ground here, a little bit in the wrappings of the candy lollies, and a little bit through the jack-o'-lantern eyes. So it just glows. It's gorgeous. I love these colours.
I love it. That's such a beautiful kit, that one. That's really
I was so happy when I finished. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, how nice.
And it felt good to finally do it after
I was going
8
to say,
months.
what is it with you and Spangler kits? They just take you forever.
Not always.
No.
Don't compare me just to Celestial Dreams and Boo, okay?
You got a track record now. You got to maintain it.
I'll do better next time, okay? So this one for me was my first finish for June. Yeah. It was my first finish for June. It was my 11th finish so far for the year.
Nice.
Alrighty, Loz, what have you got?
This is my last finish, and I got it in just in time. This one is Lion Cub by Puffygator. It is, I finished it today while we were filming our Whip and Chat, so you guys would have seen that if you've watched our Whip and Chat. If not, go back and have a look. It's pretty good.
If I may say so myself.
That's right. I'm just toot our own horn. We're good at it. I started this one on the 20th of June and finished it on the 29th of June.
Wow, that's fast.
It's a round and all the colour blocking. You know me. That's just pretty awesome.
Sure.
I bought it back on the 16th of December last year. It has 45 colours, 1 AB, which is the 141, which is just beautiful in this kit. And it is a round. So I just got through this one so fast. You can multi-place with the 7-placer. Quite easy. The gapping is a problem. It's what I really don't like about rounds. Give me a square any day. I'll be quite happy. And it just because this one shows off how bad I place them, but it doesn't bother me. I'm just in it for the fun of it.
And from this distance, you can't tell really.
You can't tell. That's right. Like I can see it, like all through here. So don't zoom in, guys. You don't want to see how bad I am.
You just wait. I'll do that in the editing.
You'll come at me next time. I can see you gapping. I didn't have any problems with the drills. This one, I don't know if you could see my trash. Not much at all. Just some tiny little pieces. Wasn't much at all.
That's all right.
And I like this one. This was nice to get a little one in. It is, how big is it? 42.6 centimeters by 42.6. So it's a nice little small one. I could get my total up to 3. So
woohoo!
That's better than 1.
Well done.
Yeah.
Did you have any issues with like running out of colours or anything?
No. I think you would have seen I was kitting it down in the Whip and Chat as well. No issues with anything at all. And it was a new rendering of the rounds, so that was a nice sort of experience to go and do. So yeah, that's me done for the month. 2 months.
Nice. Those ones though, they were nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So my last finish the last 2 months was, and the reason I knew how to say the last artist was, it's a Maryline Cazenave.
Yeah.
So again, this one is also a partial, so you really only diamond painted the Bulldog and then the flower garland at the top. So this background was all just printed on there. It's absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
So it's a 51 by 51. Obviously, your diamond painting section is nowhere near 51 by 51. So cute little partial. This is the one that I took away to Canyon Gorge.
Oh, yes.
So
nice.
I was able to sort of work on it, and because there weren't tons and tons of drills on here, I was able to sort of roll it for travel. So I thought this was a good one to take away. It was fairly small, but we were only going away for a couple of days. So I started this one on the 19th of June and I finished it on the 24th of June. I took my time considering it was such a little one. Again, partial board. It was square. I have never done a square partial from Diamond Art Club before.
Haven't you?
No. But I noticed, I'm going to see if I can bring it up and see if I can show it. I'd never noticed it before. I can't see it fantastically well, but they've actually got a little bit of, I don't know what they call it, but like printing in the background. So it sort of softens the edging.
Yeah.
So
it's
that
lovely.
it's not
Mine, I've had one like that before. Yeah.
I've never had that. I quite liked how it came out. And when I was putting down the dots, I was quite surprised, and yeah, it was good. It was good.
Oh,
So
nice.
okay, so I'm glad that it's fairly standard. I've never had that.
Yeah, I did Maine Coon and Cupcake a couple of years ago, and it was the same.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cute. I didn't have too many issues with trash, except for one color. One color. It ended up being this sort of taupey color.
Oh yeah.
Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
I was pulling out probably about 1 in 5, 1 in 10 maybe.
Wow.
So like really, look, not much trash. Well, which way? This way? Down. Not much trash. I reckon 3/4 of it is that one color.
Yeah.
It was just a really bad color.
Wow.
Lots of holes, lots of tabs. There were a few that were like stuck together, but it was mainly holes and tabs. It was, I don't know, it was just a terrible, terrible batch of that particular drill. But it wasn't too bad. There were 30 colors in all. There were 4 ABs. So the ABs that we had was like quite a bright red, which was sort of near the darker parts in the flowers, in the roses. There was a really, really pale pink, again, through some of the sections of the roses. There was I'm going to call it the Spangler green, which was just a little bit through the flowers, the petal, no, flowers, not petals. Oh my gosh. The leaves, that's the word. Oh my gosh. I'll get it right one day.
Yep.
And 141. There was so much 141. So there was a tiny bit through the roses, but there's a patch here, patch here, patch here, patch all through here, all through there, up through the jawline, up across the top of the nose, all on the side here, and all through this paw here.
Oh,
tons of 141. So it was really, really nice, but I love the end result. It came out better than I sort of hoped. But this one was called Bulldogs and Roses.
oh
Really,
so
really cute. Adorable, right?
Yeah.
And I have to say, I'm glad we've done this video because now I can actually kit down and get some containers back.
See, I've only got 2 containers, so I have to kind of kit them down before I can start my next one. So I have thought about that.
Yeah, you should. I've got 4
I
of
think I
the Elizabeth Ward knockoffs, and I've got a handful of the Tic Tac containers. So I use the Tic Tac ones for like my partials and my quick finishes, and then I use the other ones for that. So I've just got to be really, really careful to make sure I don't do too many big ones.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
The majority of mine are big ones, but yeah. Okay, you got your whips there, don't you?
I've got 2 whips to bring into this one. So this one is called La Scale Tralacasse. I'm really sorry. I have terrible Italian, never learned it. This is a Dreamer Designs round by Guido Borelli. It's a 90 by 60 centimeter. So you can see I'm coming up on a quarter finished. So if I bring it all the way across.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is quite a nice little kit. So I'm just finishing off this section here, which will make me a quarter done. It's got 60 colours. It's got 4 ABs. So even then, quite nice. I mean, I'm going to say it's a fairly simple kind of a design. You know, it's a street paving kind of a thing. But just really, really pretty. I'm really enjoying doing it. It's a fair bit of confetti, as you can see through here. So, Loz, I don't know how you go, but like you've got lots of
in my boots.
Look, there's lots and lots of line blocking down here and through the doors and things. So there are patches of color blocking, which I think you'd be able to weather through, and like even around the door frame. So it's, you know, there's patches of confetti and then there's patches of color blocking. So it's a reasonable mix. I will say there. One of the ABs, which they call AB08. I suspect it's the equivalent of DAC 141. It's like that white through it. Again, really, really large patches of it throughout the image, whereas some of the others, you know, they're smaller amounts, but the white one is big sections. So it comes out looking really,
it really
nice,
stands out. It does really stand out when you see it. Yeah.
It does. So their ABs, they've got a bright red one, a really pale green, a light pink, and then the white. But I was going to show you, actually, I've moved the drills back over. The pale green AB, it's incredibly subtle. So,
Oh, in the flowers there, is it?
Yeah. So just
wow.
a handful there. But how subtle is that?
That is unreal.
Yeah, and like a couple of them down here. I really enjoy it, and it just picks up a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of light, but it's really nice. I was surprised at how subtle that AB is. It's really good.
That is awesome.
So that's my first whip, and so that one. Oh, when did I even start that? I started that one. No, not that. I started it. 1st of June. 1st of June. But you can see I was busy trying to finish off some of the others, so I haven't done bits of it so far. Shush you. But my other one, I really want to get this one done. So I'm going to get you to hold me accountable to this.
Yeah.
It is it's so gorgeous. I love it. It's called A Magical View to Christmas. It's another DAC. It's by Nicky Boehme. I don't know how to say her last name.
Oh, yes, this one. Oh, that's beautiful.
So I have done exactly half of it. I've done the top half. I'm now working on the bottom half.
Oh,
but it is just adorable. And I started it 3rd of December and then put it away in early January. So
technically it's your Christmas kit. So
yeah, exactly. So I put it away for a little while, but this has 64 colors and 4 of them are ABs, and it's a 60 by 70 kit. So it's a fair size. So I'll just move it over so you can see the rest of it.
I love it.
But I'm really looking forward to like getting down and doing the penguins and the little teddy bear.
Yeah.
But again, I really enjoyed the fact I think that snowman looks really, really good, and the tree came out far better than I expected. I was a bit uncertain with all the greens and whites and things, but I actually really, really like it.
But that detail is unreal. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And I'm also going to say that's why it's taken me so long. It's so big. But I'm really looking forward to the end result. I think it's going to be really, really nice.
Beautiful.
But yeah. What are you going to be working on for the next couple of months?
So we're going to join in with the Randal Spangler event that's starting on the 1st of July. So I'm going to kit up that. I'm going to do bubble fairies. That's another one of my 20, 21, 22 kits. I am working through them. So that it was either that or the, what was it again? Springtime showers? No, showers something.
No, spring showers, I think. Was spring showers or springtime showers?
Yeah. So, but I'm going to do bubble fairies because I've been wanting to do that forever. And that'll be for the month of July. And then I'm hopefully going to tackle my mystery kit, which is number 18. So I'm like so excited. I know what I know what it is, but I have, like I told you, Belle, the other day, I haven't spent a lot of time looking at the image. I've just had a quick one. Yep, I want to buy that, and I bought it. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, it's going to be so good. We for anyone out there, we've bought a couple of mystery kits and we've decided we're going to do mystery kits together, but we're doing different numbers. So we've got to work out how we're going to do it with whip and chats and things, because of course we don't want to do spoilers, and now we're going to do the finishes at the end. But I'm going to be doing the Anne Stokes one, which I think was it 16? Mystery Kit 16,
I think you said. Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a go. Anne Stokes does a lot of dragons and things, and it's the year of the dragon. I kind of feel like I should. But it'll be really, really nice. I've never seen the image. I'm deliberately not looking at mystery kit images, so I have no idea. I've actually got my husband, he's begrudgingly come on board. He is going to do release papers for me across the whole kit so that I can't see it, and I've got thicker release papers so that I can't see through. And I'll do what I
Nice.
usually do with these things is I'm going to do a spin the wheel app so that it's going to just come out in patches and I'm not going to know which section I'm going to do next. So
I might do
I'm really keen.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really, really keen to do it. But because we're going to do the Spangler kit together, what I'm going to do is Beartime stories.
Oh.
This is a little round one as well, which I didn't realize at the time. So I'm looking forward to getting some storage containers back so that I can get this one up to start on Monday.
Lovely. Oh, nice.
Yes. But yes, please, everyone who's watching us, please add in the comments down below. What kits did you finish? What are you working on? What are you taking into the next 2 months? We'd love to get involved with what you're interested in. But other than that, I think that's about it for us, unless you've got anything else, Loz.
No, all good here.
You're a chatty one today.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. You've chatted me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a great week and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.